Do you have an active interest in horses and horse racing? Can you work in confidential and sensitive situations? Have you excellent communication and interpersonal skills? Have you the ability to show initiative and be decisive in a time-pressured environment? If you've said yes to these questions, the occupation of sports official might be the one for you. Sports officials coordinate and direct sports activities. They interpret and enforce sporting rules and regulations. Horse racing, like any other sport, is regulated by a comprehensive set of rules. In South Africa, the National Horse Racing Authority of Southern Africa, or the NHA, is the professional regulatory body that monitors and controls horse racing. The main aim of the NHA is to maintain and enhance the sport of horse racing with the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. In order to uphold these standards, the NHA employs a number of sports officials called stipendiary stewards who officiate at all race meetings. These sports officials are the police of the racing industry and ensure that all races are conducted appropriately. Before racing starts, the stewards assist the starters with the starting stall certificates for horses in the various races. They assign other racing officials to specific duties, such as inspecting entrants, starting the race, and judging races to ensure they comply with regulations. During the race, the stipendiary stewards monitor the race live and review the video recordings to ensure that no riding offences have taken place. They make sure that each race is run fairly and that the order of finish was correctly recorded. Stipendiary stewards are tasked with investigating possible violations or breaches of the NHA Code of Racing. They deal with objections from owners, trainers and jockeys. Once the complaint has been evaluated, the steward will either disqualify the offending parties or dismiss the claim. They conduct hearings and take disciplinary action upon those found guilty of violations. Such disciplinary actions may involve the issuing of fines or suspensions. The stipendiary stewards coordinate drug testing operations. They work closely with race veterinarians to ensure that blood samples from the horses are sent for testing to ensure that no banned substances are used in races. The stewards also confer with the veterinary personnel regarding any horses who are deemed unfit to race. These stewards carry out administrative tasks too. These duties are carried out before the race day duties begin. They monitor race entries as well as logging scratches or other changes. Administrative tasks also include reviewing and approving licenses for jockeys, trainers and exercise riders. Although part of this occupation is office-based, these stewards spend race days at the track. They regularly interact with racing professionals, track management, industry representatives and members of the public. The NHA is the professional regulatory body that monitors and controls horse racing. It's also the employer of stipendiary stewards. The entry requirements are therefore set by the NHA. Due to the nature of this occupation, excellent communication and interpersonal skills are required. Experience in the horse racing industry is likely to be advantageous. Often, stipendiary stewards start their career path as horse racing officials in another area before moving into this role.